watching you grow this season and have fun with your piece. It was a joy seeing you take this piece to the next level, make it your own, and hear the story of Daedalus and Icarus come to life through your animated delivery and your zest of storytelling. You did a really terrific job. So you have stage.
Thousands of years ago, on the salty, sandy shores of Greece, lied the master craftsman in his workshop, Daedalus. Everything he touched became a masterpiece. As much as it sounds like a gift, though, this was a curse. All in the Flight of Daedalus and Icarus by Joan V. Nero and Robin Fitzsimmons. Daedalus was a master craftsman who lived in Athens. He was known for his talents in architecture and fine arts. Everybody who saw his work praised him. Daedalus was also a fine inventor. He invented the chisel and the axe for cutting and shaping wood. He also devised the first sails for ships, thus harnessing the power of the winds to move people on the ocean. Daedalus and his only son Icarus traveled to the kingdom of Crete at the invitation of its king, Minos. King Minos knew of Daedalus' reputation as an artist and builder and hoped to use his skills. Daedalus and Icarus agreed to work for Minos. King Minos demanded a tribute from each of the cities under his rule. Every year, 7 young men and women were offered as a sacrifice to the Minotaur, a man-eating bull who lived in a maze called the Labyrinth of Knossos. The maze had been designed by Daedalus for King Minos a long time ago. One year, Daedalus' cousin Theseus was chosen for a sacrifice. When Theseus arrived in Crete with the other victims, King Minos' daughter Adrian saw him and instantly fell in love with him. She could not bear the thought of him being eaten by the horrible Minotaur. Adrian knew that Theseus and Daedalus were relatives. She knew that Daedalus had created the maze. So she appealed to Daedalus to help her save Theseus' life. At first, Daedalus refused. He was afraid to go against the wishes of King Minos. After a time, however, in which he was moved by the pleas of Adrian for the life of his cousin, so he confided to her in which to wait to slaughter the bull. Daedalus told Adrian that the bull could be killed if he was stabbed by one of his own horns. Adrian passed the secret to Theseus, who was about to enter the maze. Once inside, Theseus faced the Minotaur. Its fearsome image caused him to tremble in fear, but he did not forget the instructions that had been passed to him. So he waited for the beast to charge him, then grabbed him with its curved horns and snapped it from its head. Before the startled beast could recover from its shock, he thrust it into its head, killing it. When King Minos found out what had happened, he was enraged. He knew that Daedalus was the only person who could possibly possess the secrets to the Labyrinth of Knossos. Thus, he imprisoned Daedalus and Icarus in a tower. The two men were resigned to live the remainder of their lives in the lonely solitude of the tower cell. After all, they reasoned they had each other's company. Soon, though, that would not be enough. Daedalus began a scheme of ways in which to escape from the tower of King Minos. Using his extraordinary skills, Daedalus constructed a set of wings for himself and his son. He built them from scraps of wood, tied with strings. He plucked 2 feathers from the 2 eagles he had lured into the tower window and fastened the feathers to the wooden frame with wax. Then he built harnesses for each pair of wings. Daedalus instructed Icarus to wear the wings. "Follow me," he told his son. "Be certain not to fly too low, or you may crash into the ocean. Also, be careful not to fly too close to the sun, or the wax will melt from your wings, and you will fall from the sky." Icarus excitedly strapped on his wings and jumped from the tower window after his father. Together, they soared over the island of Crete until they saw the vast ocean below them. The feel of the wind on his face was very exhilarating for Icarus. After so many months of exile in the tower of King Minos, he was at last free! Filled with a sense of joy, he rose on the strong currents of the wind. Higher and higher he rose, piercing the very clouds with his gray golden wings. Icarus soon forgot his father's warning. Losing all sense of logic, he flew towards the great open sun. It grew hotter and hotter upward. To his dismay, Icarus noticed that it was becoming more difficult to fly. He glanced over his shoulder and looked at his wings. One by one, they were losing the eagle's feathers as the sun melted the wax that held them to the wooden frame. Icarus, to his skins, attempted to escape from the sun's heat by gliding lower towards the earth. But it was only too late. The feathers began to fall from his wings at an alarming rate. Daedalus watched in horror as his son began to panic. Icarus tumbled towards the earth. "Save me, father!" he called to Daedalus. Daedalus tried to reach him in vain. The young man plunged into the sea, tears in his eyes and a heavy heart. Daedalus continued on a sad journey. He could not believe that fate would exact such a heavy price for his own freedom. Even to this very day, the water where his beloved son fell is called the Icarus Sea.